Hey guys, God bless. Welcome back to Twist and Shout. I'm Shar, and in spite of the smile on my face, I'm feeling a little crybaby-ish. Like, I'm just all over the place right now. Let me tell you what's going on with me. I feel like I'm having like this Bible journaling blues or drama going on. Like, I don't know what to call it, but it's like, God, what is happening? What are you trying to say? What is going on? First of all, let me just listen. Y'all know I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9, 10, 11. I have 11 journaling Bibles. And it's kind of getting a little overwhelming because it's like, man, I wish I could just see one at a time and deal with one at a time. But it's not working out that way. And I think it's messing with my mind because I'm seeing all of them at the same time, like on my desk. And it's kind of like making me kind of like have a little bit of anxiety. Like, I don't know which one to touch. I don't know which one to color. I don't know which one to grab. It's almost like it's too much. But then if I sit here and ask myself, okay, Shar, which Bibles would you get rid of? It's like, did you just say I had to get rid of some? So it's like, I don't know what to do. I went through all my Bibles. Like, I realized after having them for so many years, I was like, look, I don't touch them. I don't need them. So what I try to do with my journaling Bibles is I try to touch them almost every day. And it's not working. It's actually making things worse. Like, literally by the time I spend 30, 40 minutes to an hour trying to figure out which one to pick, I'm losing my cotton picking mind. Now, here's the good news. The good news is I'm strongly considering giving some away. Yeah, you heard me correctly. And I'm not going to consider it lost because I feel like everything happens for a reason. But hear me out right quick. Okay, let me tell you. There is a such thing as Bible journaling drama, Bible journaling misfit, or whatever you want to call it, because I'm blues. I'm in it right now. Okay, let's talk about Exhibit A. This is the My Creative Bible for Girls, ESV. Listen, isn't it pretty? Isn't it gorgeous? I actually took time to tab these personally, cut them out, tape them by myself. And I never thought there was going to be a such thing as a Bible that's too pretty that you don't want to mess up. Like, the whole point of me buying it was to journal in it. And now I'm just like, I don't want to color. I don't want to put anything in here because I don't want to ruin it. That's where I'm at right now. So this might be one that has to skedaddle. Then let's talk about being cheap versus what you really want. I got this Bible because I did like the Inspired Bibles at the time, but this was the only one I could afford, right? So instead of waiting or saving like a regular person would have, I said, well, let me just go ahead and get it and make sure I like it. Then maybe I can come back later and get the hard one. Guess what? I got this one. It sat on the shelf for almost a whole year. I literally just tabbed it last year and started using it last year. And I got it the first year it came out, I think. And then I bought the hardcover one, get this. And guess what? I decided I didn't like it. I don't want it. So I ended up giving that one away. So I'm thinking, okay, once I start writing and coloring in here, I say, you know what? I do like it, but now I'm kind of worried that because this is paperback that it's not going to last very long. So what did I do? I bought the leather or soft cover, whatever they're calling it, the flex bound, whatever. And then I tabbed this myself again. And once I got it, I said, you know what? Did I really want it that bad or did I just waste my money? I feel like I know I'm wasting my money. Not only that, yes, this is a rant. I am sorry if I'm talking fast. But not only that, let me show you what happened the other day. So, y'all know I got this whole thing going on in my mind, like being inexpensive, like sharp and smart, being on a budget versus getting exactly what I want. And I did that with the pens. Like, I know everybody says microns, but I'm like, microns cost a lot of money. And they don't come with a lot of colors. So I saw Pen Plus Gear had the ultra fine tip pen marker. And I got them and I was working on them and they seemed to be fine to me. Until one day I was journaling and I hold a pen up to kind of collect my thought. And then this happened. Yes, you see it correctly. All of a sudden the pen just like exploded and some ink just fell out and just fell on my page. And this is actually 2-3 page deep that I had to come in and scan and remake my page and put it in here. Do y'all see that? So that's page 1. That's how far I went in. That was the first page it happened on. And it went in this deep. I had to do this one over, if you can see it. This one. And I just got so aggravated. But this one needs to be done over too. And it went over just a tad bit on this side. So I actually got to do that. And I need to do that like right now. But anywho, y'all, I think I'm losing my mind. Because it's like, I was happy, and then I'm unhappy, and then I get happy. And I think the whole thing is when something's new and shiny, it's like, oh, I gotta have it. And then once you get it, it's like, I don't want it. I don't want it. But anyway, so then I'm like, you know what? Maybe I start, realizing I'm having trouble with my eyes and stuff. So I said, let me just get something large print. So I went and got the Journal of the Word Bible large print, which I absolutely do love Journal of the Word Bible because they are blank pages. They are cream color, so they are better on the eye. And I got this one for a really good deal. I got this one for like $10. Y'all, the large print ones are very expensive, but then it ended up sitting there again because guess what? It wasn't tabbed. So then I bought tabs for another Bible, and then they end up coming very large like this, but I actually intended them to be for one of my smaller Bibles. I think I actually intended for it to be for this Bible. But then when it came, look how big they are. Could you imagine? So I tabbed it, and you know what? I said, cool, I can start picking up again. But guess what? I end up not picking it up again. So here's a Bible that I wrote in a very tad bit. Well, I did do another thing here. But then it ended up sitting on my shelf again. So now I'm just like, I don't even care. But then I said, okay, that would be my nighttime Bible at my bed. So I, large print. So it won't, haven't even touched it since I put the tabs in, I spent money on, I have not touched it. Crazy, right? So then this Bible, right? So I found this beautiful tabs. And I'm like, cool, they match my Bible. But when I got them, I was like, do I want to put them in here because they look tiny? And guess what? They are tiny. They are too tiny. You may say I'm a little anal about this. I know I am. I know I'm a little difficult. But I really could have put these tabs in my study Bible, the personal size, because these are some really small tabs. They are cute, but they are tiny. Like, I have to look at them real good, read tiny. So, and believe it or not, I told my daughter I actually don't want this one no one, but then she got kind of upset, and she's over there listening to me. So it's like, okay, so I have to keep this one because this is the one I said that we're going to journal together, even though she has yet to journal with me in it. But she wants me to keep the Bible. Moving along. Okay, so my dream Bible, boom, this one. It was like, oh, I finally got the purple Bible. I look at it every day. I touch it every day. But guess what? I don't read from it every day. And then I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's a tab thing. So then I found these tabs that I cut out piece by piece with my hands and made these tabs myself. DIY all the way. And guess what? They match perfectly. They look awesome. But guess what? Once again, I haven't touched it. I have not touched it. So now it's like, what do you want to do, Shar? You don't know what you want to do anymore. But one thing for sure, I'm not giving this one away. So even if it's collecting dust, it'll just collect dust with me because I'm not giving that one away. Because I worked hard for that and I purchased that with my own money. It wasn't a gift. It wasn't a treat. I got it myself. Okay, so then my birthday comes around, right? And my sister asks what I want, and I'm contemplating. I'm like, well, I could use that. I could use that. But you know what? There's a new Bible out. So now they got you again. Like, oh, Snoop, here goes something you ain't got. Here is another new and improved inspired Bible with bigger margins, which I thought I wanted. And I'm like, okay, cool, why not? So, of course, my sister does what she do. She gives good gifts. And she got me this. And yes, I got a cover on it because I done scratched up the gold part because my desk is wood and this is not. And yeah. So then I'm like, okay, cool. I found the perfect tabs, the Mr. Bible tabs. Got them and realized once I put them on that 2 of the tabs were printed upside down. Not only that, but the gold on the lettering is fading. Can you imagine? I just put them on. So now I'm just like, what is happening, Lord? Like, do you want me to just stop all this? Because it's getting so annoying. And I feel like I'm wasting so much money, time, and energy. And all of that is taken away from me actually reading the Bible. Yes. So once again, once I finished loop, I just parked it. Just put it down like, all right, cool, whatever. Do what you want to do. I'm out. That's exactly how I feel. Then here's the one I want to retire, right? This is my NIV Holy Bible Journal Edition for girls. This is my first journal Bible ever. And I'm just like, okay, God, I'm going to put this to the side because it's beginning to be a little bulky. And I don't want to get old and ruined. And the tabs are kind of worn. And, you know, they looking kind of rough. And I'm just like, okay, God, I'm going to leave it alone, okay? I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm going to put it to the side. But then would you have it? Boom. Guess what? Sometimes I still look and see if there's space in here to journal and put my little arts in here because it just feels right. Like, I don't want to put it down, but I don't want it to get ruined either. Y'all, this is my baby. Like, I would literally buy this one over again and probably wouldn't even touch it for a while, just like I did with this one, because I think it's too pretty to touch. Because that's exactly what happened at first. This was my pretty Bible. I just read from it. And then slowly but surely, I started making notes and stuff. And it's like, all right, Shar, you done broke the mold. Do what you got to do. So now I broke the mold a little too much, and I put some of anything and everything in here, and I don't want this to be ruined. But this one ain't going to well. This is my ride or die. And it's purple. So then, let me tell y'all what I did lately, right? So my brother was with me. We was out. I took him out and stuff. He said, you know what? I'm blessed. Let me bless you. Okay, cool. Just, you know, look at this as a late Christmas gift. So he got me this. This, if you don't know, is the blue version of this. They came out and dropped the same year. You could get this blue one. Well, they call this one green. I don't know why, because it's, you see the color. But they call this one's purple. This one's listed as green. And then they have a pink one. Okay, so I said, this is that same Bible, so I should feel the exact same way about it. And guess what? I do not. And even worse, I tabbed it and I still say, you know what? And look at these tabs. These tabs are gorgeous. Like, look at them. So honestly, y'all, this might be a whole giveaway. I don't know. I don't know. I've been contemplating, but I don't want to just come out and say I'm going to give it away and don't give it away. But because this is a brand new Bible, untouched, undone, anything. I don't know. Maybe if I actually write in it that I feel some type of way about it or put something in there. But right now, I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care. So it just took the side. So then, out of nowhere, a YouTuber that I subscribe to, and she subscribed to me, blessed me with this, right? This is the Illustrating Bible. Y'all, I would have never even imagined having this Bible to myself, let alone having it in my possession and creating it and all this stuff. Because I always said, you know what? That space is intimidating. Like, that's what convinced me not to put 100 or how much dollars it is. It's too much. That's why I kept telling myself, for the price of that, you can buy a bunch of little Bibles. But guess what? If your little Bibles build up to the price of this, did you save anything? No. But I thank God for her, and I thank God for whoever blessed her with another one, because I am so in love. And I think, if you want me to be honest, I think this was the beginning of the problem. Because when I got this one, it was like, what I need those for? Like, I think, what is it? 4 inches, 3 inches of space, margin space? I don't need nothing else. And it's readable. Like, I think it's, 8-point font. I can read this. A lot of people complain about it, but I'm all right. Like, I can literally read this. It's off-white pages. It's dark ink. I can read it. So, I'm happy. So I've been picking this up and journaling this one and have not even thought about, you know, using them, because the issue with them was either my picture was too big or they were too small and I felt like I had to fill up the space, or I felt like I shouldn't fill up the space because there may be another verse or something that I might want to journal, if that makes sense. But anyway, so this baby gets picked up almost every day now and journal in almost every day. But then another change occurred. So I said, okay, now I got a space for all my printables and being creative here. I don't write notes in here at all. And this Bible, if you notice in my last video about my lineup, I said that this one was going to be like my devotional Bible, scripture writing Bible, highlighted in there. And then it's ended up being a complete opposite. Once I finished Genesis, I hopped into Exodus in this Bible, and I've been going ever since. I have not even touched and picked up any of my other Bibles. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, is this something I'm going to do? Am I just going to hopscotch from that Bible to this Bible to that Bible? Because I don't like that. I like stability. Like, I want to stay in one spot. And this is making me be all over the place. But I literally, like, since I started Exodus, right? So I literally, a brief flip through, you know, just notes and sticky notes, notes and sticky notes, notes and sticky notes. Like, I've been heavy in here, like, just so committed. And I'm almost done, actually. It is 40 chapters. Well, not almost done, half done. Almost 25. So I'm a little over half done, but anyway, I'm still accomplished, I think. But y'all, so I'm actually falling in love with this Bible. So now I want to like make changes and paint it, and I don't know what's wrong with me, y'all. Can y'all help me? Can y'all help me? Because right now I'm just like, Shar, don't buy no more tabs, no more markers, no more pens, nothing. Like, stick to what you have. Less is more. And I've seen somebody else in the video say this. It was like the closer they got to God, the less they start doing this. And it's like, okay, God, it kind of makes it seem like something is wrong with this. But I believe the idea and concept is that you stop worrying less about being creative, and you start being more active in learning about the Creator. And that's a good thing. So yes, I still want to journal every now and then, but now it's not like I got to journal, then read. Because that was my issue. Like, I want to be creative, and then I maybe read the scripture. But now I'm like, look, I'm getting my reading and my studying first. And I believe I'm on the right track. It's just unfortunate because I have all of these. And it's like, what are you going to do, Shar? I don't know. And even, let me tell y'all, because in my mind, I'm like, okay, if I get rid of something, I feel better. That's what I do, right? So I gave away the Praise KJV Bible. I gave my sister the My Creative Journal Bible. So yes, that means I actually had 13 journaling Bibles at one point in time. My daughter, I gave her the one I want to give her for Christmas. So I've been weaving out, but now I'm just kind of like, I still kind of want to weave out. Like, I want to kind of get rid of almost all of them and only have about 2 or 3. But the question is, can you help me? Can you help me bob and weave? Like, which one? Like, right now, I'm thinking that all I need is 5. Just 5. And if I had to choose, it would probably be this one. Of course, this one. So that's 2. Wow, that kind of got pretty fast. And of course, I can't get rid of this one. This is my baby. So that's 3. And then 4, 5. But it's not that easy. Like, I don't know what to do at this point. So help me help you guys. I love you guys. God bless. Take care. Rant over. Bye.